Hey everyone, it's Dick here. I've been making my way casually around London looking for an electric motorcycle solution to combat the impending prohibition of petrol motorcycles. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I demo bikes with the intention of purchasing, so there is something at stake when I take the time to try a new bike. Most recently in my search, I have been looking closely at the Swedish brand Cake. My first ride was on the top of the range Kalk, which you can see in my last video on this channel. My second electric Cake experience was on the Makka, their moped offering, at the other end of their range. I tried to see if there was an English translation for the Swedish word Makka. There was no suggested translation that I could find. If you speak Swedish or know otherwise, please leave a comment below, because I'd be interested in knowing. There are two versions of the Makka, the Range and the Flex. The Makka also has work versions marketed towards tradespeople, but from what I understand have limitations for everyday road use. The Makka Range has a top speed of 25 kilometers per hour or 16 miles an hour, and the battery has a maximum range of 66 kilometers or 41 miles. The Makka Flex has a top speed of 45 kilometers an hour or 28 miles per hour. It boasts an independently evaluated range of 54 kilometers or 34 miles. The work versions carry a double-sized battery, which increases the range on the Range, I know that's confusing, to 68 miles, and the range on the Flex to 62 miles. Top speed numbers remain the same. I'm sure the double battery doesn't deliver double range due to the added weight of the quote-unquote work racks, other components, and the heavier battery. The larger capacity battery also has a plug socket so you can use it to power tools and other items, like your electric guitar amp, as the website suggests. It also has a USB charging point under the saddle for phones and GPS devices. I don't know if under the saddle is the best location for that, because you have to run a cord across that step-through gap that it has. The starting price for the Range is £3,440 and £3,740 for the Flex. From what I understand, you could get the double capacity battery for the non-work versions, but this could be an expensive add-on. The work versions are $1,000 more. It takes approximately 3 hours to charge a standard battery from 0 to 100% and 2 hours from 0 to 80%. It features EBS, which stands for Electronic Braking System, which is designed to regenerate braking power and increase range. It has 2 rider modes, which can only be configured on the associated smartphone application. It's powered by an internal permanent magnet hub motor. It has 1.55 kilowatts of nominal power, which converts to about 2 brake horsepower, and 2.8 kilowatts of peak power, which is about 3 3/4 brake horsepower. It has 60 newton meters of torque at the rear wheel, 90 millimeters of front suspension travel, and 120 millimeters of rear suspension travel. It has 260 millimeters or 10 1/4 inches of ground clearance, 790 millimeters or 32-inch seat height, which is adjustable as it's mounted on a bicycle seat post, and a 1210 millimeter or 47.5-inch wheelbase. It has a removable 31 amp hour or 1.5 kilowatt hour lithium cell battery, which weighs 11 kilograms or 24.2 pounds. It has a dry weight of 59 kilograms or 130 pounds. It has this max permittable load valuation. I'm still not convinced that the word permittable is a word, but the max permittable load is 245 kilograms or 540 pounds, which includes the bike, the battery, the rider, and any carry-on items. This seems to be a maximum weight calculation, but I'm not really sure what it's referring to. It rides on 14 inches of fat rubber, front and back. The Flex performance numbers have 1.5 kilowatts of nominal power and 2.8 kilowatts of peak power. The Makka Range model is listed on the website as having lower performance numbers than the Makka Flex performance numbers, and it's listed on the website as having 650 watts of nominal power. I'm not sure why this is listed as watts and not kilowatts, but my guess is that the numbers converted for kilowatts was probably so low that it may have seemed like an issue. My issue is the inconsistency of specs across all of the offered models on the website, which makes comparison shopping very confusing and difficult, especially for a consumer like myself who's trying to learn what these numbers mean in relation to my past experience with petrol-powered vehicles. The Makka Range peak power is listed as 1 kilowatt. Again, very confusing. They both have 42 newton meters of torque at the motor axle, which is 60 newton meters at the wheel. As I said in my initial video, this is the Cake electric bike to which I was most initially drawn. Let's see if a ride convinces me one way or the other.
So much sort of easier in its ride, more moped style.
Okay.
So ride mode 1, just sticking that for this one.
Okay.
It's restricted to 28 miles an hour with this bike.
Okay.
So it's effectively similar to a scooter. You've got both brakes on the bars,
okay,
front and rear, so nothing on the feet at all, just foot rests. and then here is your indicator, so you've got left and right, but there's no push to cancel, so you have to just flick it back into the middle.
Like old Yamahas.
Yeah.
So is it similar where it's 1, 2, 3 ride modes?
So you only get, well, you get 2 on this.
Okay.
But this bike's more favoured towards the app that we have, so you can customise everything on the app from your...
So you don't interact here, you interact on your phone?
Yeah, more
okay.
so. You can, if you wanted to set 2 up, then you can use the starter button to flick once, so you see it changes.
I see, yeah.
But I know on this bike, ride mode 2 is restricted to 15 or 20 miles an hour.
Oh, so unlike ride mode 3 on that, where that's the most unbridled,
yeah,
it's reverse here. Ride mode 1 is the more aggressive,
and that's just
ride.
Because someone's done
it on their app.
different,
I see. Okay.
To create their own. So
All
we
right.
often get people that use these for deliveries and stuff like that.
Yep.
So they'll put it into quite a sedate ride mode to get maximum
Yeah,
battery life
distance
while
and
they're
life.
riding. Yeah.
Okay. And this is a hub motor.
Hub driven. Yeah.
Is this the only hub driven one you have?
Correct.
So you have...
Yeah, the Makka. See what you're saying about these.
So wait, what do I need to do to get going? Do I need to press the brake or something, or?
Shouldn't you do? Maybe it noticed it was stopped for too long.
Ah, I see.
But this bike's quite techy, it's got the mobiliser underneath it, so...
Well, that's a nice little feature, though.
And maybe it's the key went too far away.
Did you see that we have to explore with respect? Yeah, it's one of the rules.
That's a good rule.
It's a registered rule too, registered trademark rule.
I think that's a good rule to apply.
I'll do it.
Wrong fob, no. Should I give it a running start? Oh wait.
I find it quite a lot of throttle movement. That's scary.
You found what?
Quite a lot of throttle movement before the
Whoa.
motor goes.
Does it include
we've got
pinning it?
Really strong.
Is it like a Vespa where you do the...
No, let go of the brakes.
Do you want me to hold that bike so you can hop on this one? Oh wait, kickstand?
Oh, I didn't realise the kickstand was down, yeah. It's got a sensor on the kickstand. I didn't realise it was down.
Sorry, I didn't even
I thought
know.
you were sat ready to go.
I was thinking I was on that and there's no kickstand, so I was like, all right, we're ready to go. Kickstand sensor. We did it, we figured it out. Little problem solving. Ooh. Oh, this is fun. Holy shit. This is a bit more spirited than the... This is almost like riding a Grom, where you kind of don't feel the bike. You don't see the bike beneath you, you gotta feel the bike beneath you. This one's awesome. See, even this is more comfortable standing up than the enduro bike, the way it's proportioned. I have to get used to these Vespa style brakes. Flat-footed on the ground. Compared to the first seat, this one is downright flush. The acceleration is great, but there's no engine braking. The indicator off switch is you're going to easily go from left to right without turning it off. The geometry is great. It has a lot more acceleration than the Maving hub motor. We tried the Mavings the other day.
Okay, cool.
And I was thinking that maybe the hub motor was... The nature of the hub motor meant that the acceleration wasn't as immediate, it was more kind of ramping up. But this is so much more responsive than the Maving motor. It's a Bosch motor, so you don't think that it's going to be, you know, cheap. But this thing has right from, you actually feel it engaging right from the first. And even like this ride mode 1 is more snappy than the ride mode 2 on that one.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because I kind of feel like
it grabs you a little
quicker.
You know, it's the city cruiser, if you like.
Yeah.
It is designed for that nippy ride mode.
But no engine braking, which is...
But you can configure that on the app.
Oh, okay.
It has the ability to.
Oh, good. All right. No ABS. The brakes are a lot better than the Mavings too. This is downright fun. I love this thing. This is more fun than the Enduro version. And it's a quarter of the price. This has a very Grom feel to it, which I think works to its benefit. You. Step through. Step through.
Oh yeah, that's where we've got a domestic box on the back of the...
If you like that video and you want to see more like them, hit like, share, and subscribe.